Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Doghouse Podcast, episode 12. I have Gars here. We have Gunlock and
Hey,
Xanatos.
let's
Hello.
go.
Yay, more enthusiastic today. You
Yes,
guys had
sir.
coffee?
No,
No? Are
I
you
did.
sure? You did? Okay,
Coffee,
okay.
water.
I'm not addicted to coffee.
That's
Oh,
what
I don't
you're
know.
someone who's
calling me an
addicted
I
to
don't
addict?
coffee
feel
would
like
say.
no. I don't feel like I need coffee to like get started in the morning. Like
Okay.
it's not something. But I like coffee,
Mm-hmm.
right? But it's not like I don't have that feeling that most people have where
Fair.
it's like I need coffee to get started in the morning. No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't experience that. At least not yet. At least not yet.
You're getting to
Soon.
the age where you will. So no, you'll get.
Shut up. It hasn't
Come
happened
and
yet.
join us.
He says he's not an addict, but he acts like one. So if it talks like a duck or quacks like a duck,
Uh-huh.
you know what I mean?
All
It must
right.
be a duck. All right, let's get it. What are we doing today, Mr. Gorse?
All right, today is February 12th, and we got a lot of
Episode
interesting
12
things.
too.
Oh, right. Oh, wow, it coincides.
Wait, what? What
Yeah.
episode 12?
Episode 12 on
Episode
February
12.
12.
I've been doing this.
Crazy.
I've been doing this so long with you guys now.
Yeah, who thought we'd get
It
we
feels-
get to 2 digits? Can we get to 3 digits, you think?
Yeah, we will.
Will?
I feel like it.
All right, let's see what happens.
Eh,
All right, in today's episode, we have
with
Moki
your
news.
support,
Yeah.
listener.
Let's go.
Yes. All right, we got Moki news, and we got an announcement for an event coming up next week, and then we
Yes.
have Axie news, the big bulk of this episode. Psycheout resigned.
Is it going to be? I guess we'll see.
I mean, well, I think that's the biggest thing that we can talk about this episode.
Yeah. It is big news. It is big news.
It has
And it does affect everything else that we're
Yeah.
talking about, kind of, right?
it does
Mhm.
it does
In some way.
yeah it,
Yes,
it
sir.
it's okay. If we're talking about a tree, it's like at the very root of everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
And it just dropped like what?
Yesterday.
12 hours ago.
12 hours
Yeah.
ago. Yeah, somewhere in there.
In our timing for the
Episode 12,
recording.
February 12, 12 hours ago.
God damn.
Everything's
That's a lot of
aligning.
numbers. Yeah.
Everything's
that's
lining
crazy.
up. Right. So I'm really
Everything
glad
is lighting up.
that we record on Thursdays or our Thursdays, because all of the big news drops on a Wednesday for some reason.
Yeah. People just resign on Wednesday for some reason. It's weird.
People also
Or they announce their resignations on
or
Wednesday.
Yeah.
games decide to tell that
Pull the
they're
plug.
closing on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, perfect.
I
day.
guess for them it is on a Tuesday. So
No. It's a Wednesday.
no. For them when they announce things, because it's still Tuesday for them. So it comes on our Wednesday, and then we talk about it on our
yeah,
Thursday.
yeah.
Okay, that makes
You're right.
sense. Okay. All right. Sir Xanatos, start us off with the Moki news, please.
I wish there was more news for Moku
Mhm.
stuff right now.
Yeah.
The community is still very discontent, I think,
Uh-huh.
with how information has been flowing.
Mm-hmm.
They've promised to do better, and they've told us that the feedback has been received.
Mhm.
But yeah, I suppose implementation is going to be difficult, especially with the game launching in like a week from now.
Yeah, it is
Like exactly a week from now. So it launching exactly a week from now and us not having enough information is a problem.
It is.
Garrison has a document up of how of like specific things that he would like to see and the community would like to see with regards to information that we need, desperately
Okay.
need.
Mhm.
So if you haven't followed him, or if you haven't checked out his stuff, especially like his Moki website, like the what is it?
Moki Manager.
MokiManager.com.
MokiManager.com. Yes,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah, you should check it out.
Okay.
So for news, I guess there was a few things.
Mm-hmm.
We've learned how contests will work.
Yeah.
We've seen like the rationale behind like the balance changes and stuff. It's just hard to see how the balance changes will affect the gameplay because we haven't seen any games yet, even though they said a week ago now at least that we would start seeing games again. So
Yeah.
that's another issue. So we haven't seen games yet, so it's hard to tell how things will play out with the new balance changes and the new matchmaking system, or at least like how Mokis will behave in the game. So yeah, we've been training for maybe over a month now. I think a month and a half now
Or
since preseason ended, and we haven't seen any games since then. So it's hard to say
oh
like if your training has been effective or what it's doing to your Mokis. We don't really know.
yeah, I was hoping that we get the games back by now with 1 week left before the actual start, and we don't have
Yeah.
any news about that, right?
I mean, it's not exactly a week from now. I mean, there's still like maybe 12 hours left
Uh,
because they're in the US, and so for us it's launching on the 20th, right? Like
Mhm. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
sometime yeah. And then for them it's going to be the 19th,
Uh-huh.
right? But we are kind of
Oh,
like a week away.
wait, hang on. Is it okay? So the launch is actually not the 19th and actually the 20th
For
here.
us, for us,
Yeah.
for us.
Because we're
Yeah.
we're people of the future.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was under the impression that it was on the 19th.
No, there is like a
For
launch
us.
date, like on the announcements. Like you'll see, Discord has this thing I think where you can see the
The actual
exact
time.
date and time in
Okay.
your local time zone.
I'm screen sharing it. Is it under announcements?
Mm, is it under announcements? I think so. Yeah, if you scroll up a little bit. So
Okay.
there
Oh,
is some information about how contests will work and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, it's February 20.
So like
at 12
entry
a.m.
fees will range between
Oh, yeah. Scroll down a little.
free all the way to like 2,500 gems, which I think is
There we go.
$25. So that's a good I think that's a good range. I think Moku like the what is it? Hantao, I guess, has said that they have many levers that they can pull
Mhm.
with regards to how contests will work, right?
Okay.
So there's many ways that they can limit you or create like interesting mechanics
Contest.
within the contest,
Yeah.
right? So
Mhm.
there's like limiting how many stars you can have. So if you notice like your card or the cards that you have like a star rating on the
Mhm.
side, right?
Mhm.
And that kind of tells you how well that Moki has performed in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
They can limit the amount like the total star amount that you have. So if you have like a Moki, like if they have like a 20-star limit, right, you can't have 4 Mokis with like 8 stars because it's not
Right.
gonna fit.
Yeah.
That's gonna be too many stars, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so it will force you to like build your lineup accordingly,
Okay.
Mhm.
right? There will be also contests where you can only use legendaries or you can't use legendaries, or there will be limits to like you can only have like commons and stuff like that. So
Mhm.
or one of each rarity in your lineup. So this will make sure that even if you have like
A limited pool.
a limited pool of cards, right? Like you can
Yeah.
still participate
Yeah.
in contests and you still have a good chance of winning,
Okay.
right?
I do have a question about this part though. So it says 100 slots. Is that 100 people that can enter like multiple
I think
entries
so.
each?
Yes.
Oh, so the
Yeah.
faster, the earlier that you enter, the
I
better.
guess so. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that, right? But yes, I mean, there will be
It could
like
also be
100
like
participants. Yeah. So it limits like how big the prize pool can get, and also
Mhm.
like how many, like say you're a whale,
Mm-hmm.
like, how many do you wanna
enter. How many times you
enter
wanna
into the
Yeah,
thing?
because
Yes.
So,
if
I guess my question here is that
yeah.
you mentioned that there's a prize pool, right?
Mhm.
Does that get paid out daily? The reason why
I believe so. Yes, and it will
the,
be paid out to you in, I think it's withdrawable gems, but now they did an update to the
The UI.
a website just maybe a few hours ago, and now
Yeah.
there's a USDC
Yeah.
tab there where
Mhm.
you can see how much USDC you have. So I'm guessing that because there's no way to add USDC to that thing.
Yeah.
Like you can't buy USDC and add it to your wallet or
Mhm.
something. So I believe that's where the prize money will go, but I don't quote me on this. I don't know.
So
The reason why I'm asking is
yeah.
because of there will be some players, especially myself, that would be in a position that we would just want to go through or like put some money in and then try to flip through the price that you get every day so that you
Hmm.
can continue playing and then
Hmm.
you roll into that one, right?
Yeah, I believe it will be withdrawable like as soon as it hits your wallet. Like as soon as the contest ends, it's supposed to pay out like the winners, and
Yeah, because
you
that's
move
how
on.
most of the fantasy sites work anyway, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah.
okay.
I
Okay.
think I think that's how it's gonna work. But
All right.
again, like
And on
lack
top
of
of that one, you
information.
get MXP, right? From entering this one, and then you'll be
Yes, you
part
get
of
MXP
the.
from entering the contest and winning the contest.
Oh,
Interesting.
wait.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
you
So there will be a bonus.
okay? So there's like two ways. Like one is instant, one is long term. Is that how it works?
I
Yeah.
believe so. I mean, entering contests will give you MXP. I don't know how much MXP it gives you,
Mm-hmm.
and winning the contest will give you some kind of
All
MXP
right.
as well.
So even if you lose, you still get MXP. Like if you don't get to the cutoff, like there is two types of contests, right? This is the top 20% payout and then the 50-50 format, right?
Yes. I
So
mean, they have said that spending gems in any form,
mhm.
except for changing your Moki's name, um, will give you some kind of MXP.
Okay.
I don't know if it's. I don't think it's gonna be 1-to-1.
Yeah.
Like the lucky bundles and the training with snacks,
Mm-hmm.
right? So yeah.
Okay. So you still get something, even though it's not. You probably won't get a profit, but it won't hurt as much if you lose. If you're out of the
Yeah, you
range.
you would think so. Yes. I mean, you still getting something
Mm-hmm. Okay.
out of spending your gems. Yes.
Right.
Yeah. So it's yeah, it's a good, I think it's a good system. It feels like it's fair.
Mm-hmm.
It also, ensures like it's sustainable for the player and, the company, I guess.
I would hope so.
I mean, like there's some sustainability there, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
you're
yeah, for
getting you're
sure.
getting MXP regardless of if you win or not. And there's gonna be like contests where it pays out like the top 50% of the
Yeah.
contest winners, right?
Yes.
And then the top 20%.
Yeah.
So there's gonna be varying like risk management involved, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty good. I mean, the way they describe it, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
And it's, yeah, I mean, we've been talking to like Cammy and Sean about having like an event where they showcase to us like how you would
Mm-hmm.
enter a contest and stuff like that. I don't know how, if that's going to happen or how that's going to look like, but I mean,
Okay.
I assume they already have like the UI and everything like ready to go. So
I would hope so.
I mean, we should be able to just see it, right? Like somebody should be able to
Yeah.
just demo to us what it looks like and how it's gonna go if you are entering a contest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I.
Like,
I.
so this is how you set up your cards. Like, this is where you put your scheme card and whatever. And these are like you can see when it's gonna end, when it's gonna start. Yeah,
Okay. All right. Let's hope that that event actually happens because that's good
I think it's
content,
I think
right?
it's very important for someone, yeah,
Yeah.
for them to like put something out like this so that everybody can see like what it looks like. People
Yeah.
can record it and put it somewhere so that people just need to watch something,
Yeah. Exactly. All
because
right.
I think reading is very difficult for a lot of people. And I mean, I understand, right? Like, I don't like seeing walls of text and stuff.
True.
So having something to watch so that people can, you know, see what it looks like
All
is
right.
ideal.
Okay. I think we can move on from the contest MXP and mechanics. There was another event on Tuesday that I wasn't able to attend. It was with Akil. You were able to
Mhm.
attend, right, Mr. Zani?
Yeah, I was a little late because I fell asleep, but because it was like 12 midnight for us. But
Signs of old age.
I was able to get there like 20 minutes in.
Okay. What was it about?
So, mostly it was about the balance changes, like why they changed certain things,
Oh, the scoring.
how the new matchmaking system is going to affect.
Oh,
Sorry, I had a phone call. But how the matchmaking system is going to affect Mokis in Grand Arena, like when they play Moki Mayhem.
all right. So I'm sharing it on screen right now. Let's go over it. So matchmaking changes, like champions will play 10 games per day and will always play with two non-champion Mokis on their
Mhm.
team. And
Yep.
then non-champion
So
Mokis
the
will
two
play for a game.
non-champion Mokis will kind of like try to
Uh-huh.
support the champion Moki.
Yeah, I really want to see how that works out.
Exactly. Yeah, I really want to know how this is going to work because it's going to inform how you train moving forward, what class
Exactly.
you pick, if you are going to change classes or whatever. But
Well,
yeah,
that also like it depends on what the class the champion is, right? So if you have like a gotcha ball champion or yeah, a gotcha ball or
yes.
a striker type champion, like what does that mean for the supports? Will the supports also be strikers? Will they also go for gotcha or will they go buff to protect the champion, right? Like, it can go
Yeah,
either
that,
ways,
I
right?
think that is the probably where the PvP will come in a sense where you as a a non-champion holder or
Mhm.
probably other non-champion holders can either put the or like help the champion win that match or throw the game for them,
Yeah.
because there's an angle where you can rig it in a way where, okay, I'm not gonna choose this champion into my grand arena entry
Mm-hmm.
because I own the supporting Mokis that will be playing on that one, and I can rig it in a way where I can change I can respect my character or my Moki, right? So you can
Yeah.
basically
Okay. So, I mean, sure, yes, you could do that, but it's going to cost you some money to do this. Respecking
but
right now is free, but it's not going to be free forever.
Yeah.
no, I mean that
Yeah.
that is like some angles that can. There are extreme people
Oh
that would
my god.
probably do it, right?
I didn't
I
even
mean, sure, but
think about this.
I don't think it's going to be
Rampant.
as rewarding as you're making it sound. No, I don't think so.
I
I
mean,
think you're going to be
you'll never
spending a
know. You'll
lot
never
more
know.
money just to screw someone over. I mean, there is I understand that there is joy in screwing someone over, but I don't think it's worth it. Like,
Good
especially to
lord.
do it like multiple times across multiple monkeys.
Gunlock
I mean,
out
if
here
let's
And
just
that's
say,
a
making
lot
it
let's
of
just say
effort
underground.
there.
to like target a specific like let's say you hate a specific person and you just want to screw over his game as much as possible. Like, how are you even gonna do that?
Okay.
Good lord,
There
Gunlock.
are there are
Okay,
going
so
to be contests that have huge prize pools, right?
sure.
So there's
Yes.
an avenue for someone to actually do
I
that.
mean, you're going to see. Okay, so Sean has said that you're going to be able to see ahead of time, like the matches that your Moki is going
Exactly.
to be included in. Yes. So yeah, there is avenues for you to do this, but I think it's gonna be so expensive, and it's like you're gonna have to hold a real grudge for
Uh-huh.
for for you to do something like this. I
Imagine you
think
have like a
it's
defender,
very
right?
financially irresponsible, and I think it says a lot more about you as a person than it does about the
Mhm.
other person. You know what I mean?
I mean, you can get money from it if you are on the other side and you're like,
No, I don't. I don't think so. I just
Disclaimer: the thoughts of of Gunlock is not representative
they
of
are
the people
they are
of the
they are his own,
podcast.
and yeah, we just
hiding the
we,
evil mind.
if he commits any actions or any actions committed by Gunlock,
Oh my god, Gunlock actually
we are not
promoting
involved in
match
this
fixing.
decision making.
I'm just saying you can
All
rig it.
right.
If you have the money to do so, you
Okay.
can. But I
yeah,
don't have
yeah.
that money,
For
so
the whales out there who like to hold grudges, if you're in that Venn diagram of person.
Okay. All right.
it has to be super chaotic to do that, right?
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
All right.
I like how that idea came from him and not me. Yeah, that's insane, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
All
but there's
right.
one thing that there's a topic that was actually covered in that session that I really like.
Mm-hmm.
That's when they introduced the devs behind the work.
Okay.
So
Yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
not Akil that was it's not just Gyro that are doing it.
Mm-hmm.
They actually have cracked devs behind the scenes. So there was like a guy that worked for 3 years with Ubisoft or um,
Really?
a game from
Yeah, yeah,
Square
yeah. Some
Enix.
really good game devs,
Yeah,
like
some
actual
really
game
Mm.
devs.
good game devs like that were involved in COD
Mm-hmm.
at one point, and I was like, "Oh, okay, this is really nice." They are introducing the devs behind, and I think that's also what's been
Mm-hmm.
what Axie is doing, right? Like getting the devs in front of the people and
Mm-hmm.
having them visible and knowing their background and all that stuff. It gives confidence to the people. So
Mm-hmm.
I really like that part, knowing the people behind the scene.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting. Like I kind of wish I was in the session now because I would love
Yeah, there
to
just wasn't.
know
Yeah,
about
I
them.
mean, they told us that they're a very small team. Really,
Uh-huh.
like I think there's like 17 people on the team. They said
Okay.
so. Up on
I mean, for
stage,
a
you had.
Web3 team, that's big already.
Yeah,
Is
it's
Like,
it?
for a
Okay,
development
you're making me
team.
worried for Axie now. Like, how many people are working on Axie? Do you know?
I think there's a lot for Axie.
Oh, okay,
Because I
good.
think the number of people right now working for Axie is close to 200, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, that's a lot.
But that's spread out across multiple different
Yeah,
departments, right?
departments. Yeah, yeah.
The
But
development
that's
team is
still. I mean, this is
17.
a 17-man team spread across different
Wait,
Yeah.
departments.
wait. So you mean Moku is like all of them is a total of 17? Like the
I believe
entire
so.
company?
I believe that's how they made it sound, right? They said
Really?
Gyro was like, "You're seeing, you're seeing a quarter of the team up on this stage right now." I'm like, "Oh,
Ah.
okay."
I mean, Expedition 33 is like 33 devs and a dog, right? So they're half of the
And a dog
size.
though.
Yeah. And I have
Yeah,
to put that
don't
in.
underestimate.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
dog is very important.
yeah. Yeah. And that's not because you're represented by a dog, right?
No. Of course not. Of course not.
Oh, yeah, of course not. Of course not. Yeah. No bias here.
Of course
bias.
The
The
Doghouse
not.
podcast.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, so 17 people is actually like if it's like half of those are devs, maybe that's about the right size for
I mean, a lot of the, like, yeah.
this-
So you have
yeah.
Akil, you have,
gyro.
yeah, and the other guys that they
Yeah.
introduced.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Would have been interesting to meet them. Kind of wish I was there now, but you know what? I'll try and make time for the next. What do you call this? Their weekly info session thingy
I mean they're running out of time, right? We're launching in
next week.
basically a week, so
Yeah.
I mean all the info has to be out there, or it will be
Yeah.
out there anyway.
It still circles around to that, right? The info the info that is being shared is not
it's not sufficient.
yeah, it's not complete or
Yeah.
there's a lot.
Like it got to a point where Hanta was like, you need to give us like specific questions
Mhm.
about what you have questions about, and it's so difficult because we just don't know anything.
Yeah, we don't
There's just
even know
not
the
enough.
depth.
Yeah,
right?
there's not enough that we know that we don't know about. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Mhm.
so all we can ask are like surface level questions because we don't know how deep the pool is.
Yeah, at least I think so. As someone who's been in Moku since before it was even
Mhm.
Moku, it's so bizarre. Like I don't know enough. So
Mhm.
like a casual person coming in and yeah, like they'll be lost.
Yeah.
They'll be so lost,
Mhm.
right? So like I have people asking me about certain things about Grand Arena, and I just don't have the answer. I
Yeah.
just find myself without the answer all the time.
Yeah. Or
Right? Like I'll answer
partial
and I'll be
answer.
like, I have to preface it with like, I don't know this for sure, but
Yeah.
this is how I think it's gonna work.
Yeah,
And
literally what
it's very,
happened
very
this
difficult.
episode. Like literally what you were doing earlier when you were giving the news, right?
Yeah. Because like I'm just not sure, and it's so hard to. This is a game where people are going to have to like invest something,
Yeah.
right? And so it's so difficult to say anything definitive about it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, what was it like $5 for a card pack? Is it or $3 for a card pack minimum?
Yeah. It's $3 for a card pack, sure.
And then
But like you could be buying cards off the market thinking, you're
It'll
gonna
be
make it
enough.
back, right? I
Yeah.
can't guarantee that.
exactly. So
Yeah.
yeah, I hope that by this time, when we're recording episode 13, we'll have more info because by then the
It
season
will
one
have
will start.
launched, or
Yeah.
it's going to launch. Like it's imminent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
we would have
hopefully
already
It's going
already
to be
launched
that
launched.
night. Okay, so the next week we do the show.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be launching at midnight our time or something.
Yeah, so it's like 9 hours after, or 9 or 10 hours
So
after.
hopefully by then we could just we have like an info dump, and we can have like an info dump episode where we just like
Hopefully.
post it
Hopefully.
immediately. And yeah, I just don't know at this point. Maybe
Mhm.
we should try and do it. Like if we have the info dump a little earlier, maybe we could move it to like an earlier day, like Wednesday.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We can adjust based on
Wednesday evening.
Yeah,
maybe,
well, like
you think?
we'll see. Well, I mean, it doesn't. I mean, if you guys can do it, sure.
Okay, sure. Yeah, let's
But yeah,
let's talk about it as it happens, right?
yeah. Because like, yeah, see, right now we don't have any information.
It's still the same thing. Oh my god.
Yeah. It's so difficult because I feel like Grand Arena is such a huge thing,
Yeah, it is.
right? And it's a huge, complicated thing, right? So
Very.
it's hard to talk about. It's hard to talk about things, being separate from each other, and us not knowing a certain aspect of it,
Mhm.
right? And not fully grasping the things that we do know.
Mhm.
It's so difficult to explain what it is and how to get into it.
Yeah.
You know.
Like
So
there's so many systems interacting with each other that
yeah.
it's just
Speaking
really
of too
complicated
many
thing.
systems,
Yeah.
there was actually also a tease around the fact that the second game,
Uh-huh.
Moki Mayhem is the first game. The
Yeah.
second
Oh, yeah,
game
there's
that
gonna
Mokis
be a
will be
second game.
playing is already being developed and already in like probably in the
Yeah.
middle stage.
It's
of
going
the
to be
development.
a 3D game, I think.
Oh.
Interesting.
I
They
wonder
said
if it's gonna be
there's
ran
going
by
to be
AI.
another dimension to Moki. That's what they said. So it feels like. I mean, I've heard it's going to be a 3D game.
My question is gonna be
Mhm.
if is it gonna be ran still by AI, and how does that look
Yes,
like?
yes,
Oh my
definitely.
God, that's
The
crazy.
yeah. So the Mokis will still play it, and your training stats, the Moki stats will matter
Carry
in this
over.
game
Yeah,
as well.
Interesting.
Yes.
they are still
Yeah.
gonna be used, and yeah,
So
it's gonna be interesting. So there's gonna be an angle there as well that they can use that if it's gonna be a competitive game. It
mhm.
still has an angle where Grand Arena can come in and have that, you know, fantasy
I
layer.
think it's going to be very, very interesting because you're going to see Mokis playing multiple, not just the same game every day,
Uh-huh.
but like multiple different games,
Mhm.
Yeah, and I
right? And
wonder
their
how
stats
that.
will affect how they play in one game versus another.
Yeah.
Like they can be super
Uh,
smart in one and super dumb in the other.
yeah, I think so.
Mhm.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
what the that's what you would assume, right? Like
Mhm.
one stat isn't gonna work as well in the other game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be a
And
really
then
interesting.
they're gonna have they're not gonna stop at 2 games, right? If it blows up, it's gonna be like multiple games,
Mhm.
right? And then you're gonna have to, as a as a Moki manager, you're gonna have to think about like how your Mokis are gonna perform in other games too.
That's
Yeah,
going to be
optimized
interesting.
for.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really fun.
Yeah, one
Yeah,
athlete
I
for
mean,
multiple. It's like You
Yeah,
have one guy that plays Dota and LoL at the same time,
yeah. But
right?
it's totally different games.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
i yeah, I guess so.
So what they've said is that because a Grand Arena like Moki Mayhem, I mean, has
Mm-hmm.
been like like it's the most difficult thing that they think they've done,
Uh-huh.
right? That other games will be easy.
Yeah,
Like they're gonna
Okay.
be able to like churn out more games. Like it's gonna be way less complicated and easier to develop.
wasn't that from Bruce
I
when he was a guest in our show?
That's what he said. Yes, I've heard it multiple times, but they've reiterated this.
Okay. I
In other events
I
as
thought it
well.
was a Doghouse podcast exclusive.
No, it wasn't. It was not. But yeah, I mean, I mean, we could say that. You could just cut that out.
if the if Moki Mayhem has been the very the most difficult thing that they did,
Yeah.
and other
I mean,
games
it was
we
so
feel like
difficult. I mean, I guess it's not the most difficult thing that they did, but they said because it was so difficult to do,
Mm-hmm.
everything else seems easy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, easy in comparison. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
Because the
about
framework is there already. You have the AI Mokis, right? They
Yeah.
can play games and they've understood like how the AI works and how it
Mhm.
interacts with the games,
Yeah.
right? So now they can just give it any game and it can play it,
Interesting.
or it can learn to play it.
because I'm thinking like, okay, if it's gonna be 3D, what is gonna be the game? Is it gonna be a shooter game, or is it
Mm.
gonna be like a party
I
game
mean, we could
where
speculate all day about what kind of game it's gonna be, but I don't know.
I
We
mean
won't
those are like
have
the ones that
info.
fit like into
Personally, I
3D.
want a fighting game. You know,
A
I
3D
want the
fighting
Mokis to
game
like
it
fight each
doesn't make
other.
sense, Santos.
What do you mean it doesn't make sense? They can
Maybe,
fight on a 3D plane. Have you played Dragon Ball?
Mm.
yeah, but
Sparking Zero?
do you think that Mogis have like Dragon Ball,
I-
Dragon
level
Ball
of
level
skill?
abilities? Yeah, they can go
Marvel,
buff.
yeah,
They can go
Marvel
buff.
Rivals, dude.
Yeah,
Overwatch, right?
yeah. I
Mm,
mean, like, a fighting game would
those
be
are
pretty cool.
FPS, right?
It's also
Overwatch.
exciting to watch.
Yeah, I would
Mm,
say so.
It's super exciting to watch.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah,
easy
if
to
you're a Moki,
understand the.
if your Moki beats down another Moki, like it's like okay, so we're seeing them right now. We're seeing them right now on. Well, we're not seeing them right now because the games aren't on. But once they come back on,
Uh huh.
you'll see buff Moki, and they just tap another Moki, and it just disappears off the screen, and that's so exciting already. Like imagine if they just beat each other up. I think that would be so good.
Yeah, that makes
yeah,
sense.
the problem that I have with fighting games is that I'm
It's
probably gonna segue.
violence.
No. It's gonna be segueing into what has also happened in recently with Riot Games, the 2X what's the name of the game? The fighting game that they developed.
2XKO.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 2XKO,
Yeah.
and how they laid off a lot of people because of how the sentiment or how it was received by the public.
Really?
Because
Was it that
Really?
bad? I thought Sean was
it was
addicted to
poor
that game.
marketing, or based on what I'm seeing or based on what I've been receiving, is that
Mm.
poor marketing. At the same time, the amount of characters that you can play are not really fighters, in a sense where you have Caitlyn, you have Jinx. Those are when you say you want a fighting game, you want to have like a Darius in there. You want like the bruisers like fighting off each other, right? Like punching
Mhm.
each other. Set those characters or those champions, but they were not there during launch. So
Interesting.
I think there's like only 10 characters that are playable, and most of them are like, meh, do I really want to play with that? And that kind of feel. At the same time, the marketing
Mm.
was so bad that I don't think you guys
I
realized that it
I've
was
seen the
actually launched.
ads,
Yeah, I didn't really. Yeah,
but
but I'm not into like fighting games
yeah.
as a player of fighting games. But
Yeah.
I think watching a fighting game between two I think that'd be pretty cool. Especially if
Yeah.
one of the AI is one you trained yourself,
I mean, that
right?
kind of already exists. Sabong Saga is a thing.
Um, yeah, but it's so rudimentary. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I just don't feel very excited with Sabong Saga because you can't. For one thing, you can't really train the chicken.
You sort of can like you train it through feeding, sort
Uh,
of.
Yeah, but does that give it like permanent stats,
No,
or
it's not. It's
don't you feed it and it's like a temporary stat boost?
yeah, it's a
Yeah, it's
12-hour
just
boost.
Yeah, so
yeah.
it's way different.
Mhm.
It's not the same, and it's like the AI is not, it's not like interacting with like the player in the same way,
Fair,
right? Like
Yeah.
fair.
if I train a certain way on my Moki, like it behaves differently,
Mm.
right? So like one class differs from another because of the stats, right?
Mm-hmm.
True.
And so they think differently, they move differently based on how you train them. And in Sabo Saga, they just go at each other
Mm.
regardless of what their stats are.
All right. It's speaking of Sabong Saga.
Yeah.
They are
Oh, it's
actually
not
gonna
even
be.
Sabong Saga anymore, right?
Oh,
It's
it's
Oh,
Chicken
Chicken
it's
Saga.
Saga
Chicken
now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Saga.
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So, Chicken Saga is gonna be in the event that we are cooking up in
Ooh.
the behind the scenes. So this 20th, we are gonna have an event at a place called Whimsy Game Cafe. If you
Mm-hmm.
guys are in the vicinity of Mandaluyong, we're gonna have the Luma link sent out tonight. So
Interesting.
this is gonna be front running the announcement of Jayce. So
Of
we'll
the
have
announcement.
the
Announcement of
first
what?
grassroots event, the announcement of from Jayce.
Oh,
So
Jayce. Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So this is
Okay.
gonna be the first grassroots events from Ronin, and we're gonna start it off with Kagi
Mm-hmm.
hosting it, and we have YGG Philippines co-sponsoring the event. So there will
Oh,
be.
excellent.
It's
Yeah.
gonna highlight Atia's legacy, Moki Mayhem, or Moku, the Grand Arena. So it's really
Yeah,
timely
it's
because it's gonna
perfect
be the
because it
20th.
just launched then,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
presumably.
calculated, my man.
Unless
All
there's
right.
did you did you factor in the possibility of a grand delay?
Uh,
I mean,
I mean,
it's a Friday thing, right? And the thing is on like it's supposed to be releasing on the Thursday, so there's like 24 hours. So-
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
hopefully, you know.
There's some timeline where but yeah. The focus of the event, or for that area, for or that part of the event for Moku, is gonna be card opening. So there's gonna be card pack battles. We have, I
Oh,
believe,
Oh, excellent.
Hantao has sponsored, I believe, 2 boxes that we can. One will be used for the card pack battle, and then the other one is gonna be uh the the bigger prize towards the end. So it's gonna be raffled off to the
interesting.
participants
Oh, okay.
there. And there's gonna be another one coming in from Jiho. So there's gonna be there's gonna be card packs that will be raffled up. So
Okay.
those are big prizes for Moku. And Wild Forest is going to be there. We have prizes for Wild Forest. There's going to be a mini game as well for Wild Forest. And there's also going to be Sabong Saga, or Chicken Saga is going to be there as well. They
Yeah.
also have prizes for it. I think last one is, who else is going to be there? Yeah, there's going to be a good amount of Ronin games that are going to be participating on that one. And then you can also bring your Pokemon cards, your Magic the Gathering cards, because it's a gaming cafe, or it's a trading card gaming cafe, and you can battle it out with other players that are going to be there. We're also going to open house it. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know, patrons from that place can just go right in, have free drinks, have free snacks, and be involved in the Ronin ecosystem.
Very nice. You know, I went to the
Interesting.
last one that Kagi had. It was like for what was that? The the meme coins from Tamamart. That was like
Yeah,
early last year. And it was a pretty
2024.
successful event. I had a lot of fun there.
Kagi knows how to host event, and I'm
It
I'm
does. It
really glad
does.
that, yeah, he is one of those people that, you know he has this version of himself in the socials that people hate him for,
Mm-hmm.
being cocky and all that stuff, but
Yeah.
behind the scenes he's like so professional, and he knows how to get shit done. So
Yeah,
that's
he's
why.
very different in person.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I've met him
Yeah,
multiple
very
times
very different.
already.
It's
Yeah.
like you brace yourself when you when you meet him, but he's actually really like
yeah,
He's a
pretty cool,
different.
pretty,
he's
yeah,
really
yeah,
Yeah,
smart too.
yeah,
Really
in
smart.
a good way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like this
yeah.
podcast is partially inspired by him because I remember meeting him in a Ronin meetup before, and I was like, "Yo, hey, Kagi, I'm Gars." Yeah, and then it was like, "Oh yeah, I know you. Can you show me your social?" Yeah, and then I told him, "Yeah, I have a YouTube channel." Oh, dude, you should upload more. I was like, "Huh, I should do that." And then I was thinking, and then Doghouse podcast on the YouTube channel. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Also, if you guys have any announcements, if you guys want the Doghouse podcast to announce your announcements for you, yo, send an email to me.
Yeah,
we
we'll
we
get
are
that out.
we're still looking. We're still open to business offer.
Yeah,
Sponsors are open or
Yes.
are
Yes.
welcomed.
we're open for sponsorship.
Come
Yes.
on in, come on in.
All right. Okay, now. All right, so now that section is done, we move on to our Axie news section. Mr. Gunlock, you have 2 bullet points, right?
Yep. So Axie Classic actually just concluded. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
sure if it was earlier today, but the guilds and the leaderboard for the solo leaderboard has concluded. Familiar names are showing up. I'm seeing Chan again on top of the leaderboard,
Oh,
second, but he is under a different guild now. So it's
interesting.
really interesting. Chan is now under NKL All Star, which unfortunately didn't make the cut for the top of the leaderboard. I think they are somewhere at the bottom. No, they're actually the ninth place. And on the guild side, it looks like it's being dominated by our brothers from Latin America.
Mm-hmm.
Number one guild right now is called LatAm, and this
Okay.
is the first time that I've seen this guild name. And
Would it
then of
be
course,
insane if it just said LatAm and it wasn't actually from LatAm? It was just there to throw you off.
now the
Crazy.
guild is the good thing about the system right now for the guild system is that it automatically identifies the country where most of the players are, and it looks like it's from Venezuela, or the guild is from Venezuela, and they are representing Latin America, and they have won 2,000 AXS for
Hmm.
their guild.
That's a
The
lot.
second place is Bloom Squad with 1,350, and then the third place is Nova, and a couple of Philippine guilds here at the fourth to the seventh place, and then two guilds making it from the U.S. and
Oh.
one of the guilds is where Chan is from, NKL All Star. So very diverse this time around,
Mm-hmm.
not Philippine dominated leaderboard, which I really like. We need more
Mm-hmm.
countries representing here in the Axie Classic circuit. And
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
yeah, that's what's happening in Axie right now. Origins, not a lot,
Oh, there.
but
I have one thing for Origins.
yeah, yeah, go for it.
Uh, okay. So at the start of the season, it was announced that the rewards will be given out all the way at the end as
Oh, you're
BAXS.
right.
But
Mhm.
it was actually given out like a few days ago as just AXS straight up. So that was completely unexpected, and a lot of people are interested now with scholarships again because they can still get just AXS straight up without
Oh,
the
that's why
taxes.
I get a lot of DMs now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got a few
Uh,
people asking me for teams as well. So that's quite a development for Origins.
yeah. Really interesting. I guess maybe there's a delay in terms of launching BAXS from what I mean from that news. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I was under the impression that at the end of the season we'll get the BAXS and
Yeah.
everything is gonna be without those new exchange rate, all of
Mm-hmm.
that. But it turns out, scholars can still play on low Axie score counts and
Yeah.
still get the full payout for the AXS,
This might be the
which is
last time. So if anyone is on the fence, this is your last chance to get AXS without taxes.
exactly. If you are, if you're looking for managers, there's a lot of teams that are still looking on the Axie Discord. So just go into the Axie Discord and submit your resume or
Mm-hmm.
CV or whatever. I remember those days.
Oh,
But anyway,
A
grind
CV.
24/7.
I mean, like there were PDFs back in the day, right? Like the
Yeah, let's not go there. Let's not go there. All
I mean,
right,
there's still PDFs in
uh,
this day.
guys, let's not go there, please. Let's not go there. All right. Okay. Should we move on to the main event? We're at 45
the
minutes of this episode.
main event of the
Wait,
evening.
there's a main event.
Yeah, the
Yes,
main
the main
topic for
event,
today.
main topic.
Oh damn.
All right.
All right,
Okay.
drop it, Mr. Morse.
All right. So, yesterday, about 15 hours
Okay.
ago, Mr. Psycheout has announced on his Twitter that he has exited the Sky Mavis team. Like it was, yeah, the announcement was yesterday, but the actual event happened a few days earlier, or like he didn't specify exactly when, but he announced that he already exited.
Yeah.
And the feedback from the community is 50-50. Like some people are saying it's bullish, other people are saying it's going to be the start of the demise of Sky Mavis.
Mm.
All right. So, all right, floor is open. What do you guys think?
Uh, is it going to be like? I mean, I've seen like the posts from like Cloud White and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and yeah, I mean, he really wasn't a fan
Psych
of
out.
Psycheout.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm. To be honest, I was never really a fan of Psycheout.
Uh huh.
I think that he was very aggressive,
Mm-hmm.
right? And
He was. Yeah.
yeah, like back when Axie was like really
Popping
hot,
off. Yeah.
yeah, popping off, like it a lot the influx of players like caused the servers to crash, right?
Yeah.
And it was very difficult to like actually play the game. So obviously people go to Discord and start complaining.
Mhm.
And
Moaning about it.
yeah, and one of the whales was complaining, and I distinctly remember Psycheout telling him, then just leave, and I'll buy your assets. That's what he said.
Wow.
Damn.
He told imagine telling a whale, to
Imagine
just
telling
leave.
Coco
That's
to
that yeah,
fuck off.
that's how he interacted with the community. And
I
he
don't think
was
he ever
taken off
changed. Yeah.
of the front face. Yeah, he was taken off of like front facing uh activities.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
But yeah, that was kind of crazy.
It was.
It was kind
So
of crazy.
I can, because I work with I work with Tribally as well, right?
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
we probably have the same, somewhat similar person in the team
Mm-hmm.
that
Oh, I
uh
know who you're talking about.
Oh,
yeah, I mean
oh,
it's
oh.
probably someone that you guys don't know about, right?
Oh, okay. This is a
So
different guy.
Ged is one of our co-founders at Tribally. I mean he also is admitted to this fact, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Ged at one point was assisting with the Discord back when I was not working there
Okay.
yet.
Uh-huh.
And there were, there are jokes that are being thrown inside that, the reason why Ged is was not, or was stopped in, helping with Discord was with, because of how he dealt with people, right?
Mm-hmm.
But on the flip side of that one, Get is the type of person that is really good with finances, is really good with managing the stuff that we have in the background.
Okay.
So
Okay.
his mind is wired differently.
Mm-hmm.
Like you there are a lot of people that are probably like that, or there are some people that are on the flip side where they are really smart in terms of like logic and all that stuff, but they are not smart emotionally. So they don't know how to, coexist with other people, especially um in the communication part.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Psych Out is somewhat like that. And to be honest, you want someone that, or ideally what you want from a founder is someone that is, knows how to deal with people and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that, and at the same time are also smart. But sometimes you can't get both sides of
I
the
mean,
good part.
I don't think Trong is particularly good at interacting with the community,
Yeah,
but
that's
he
true too.
knows but he's good enough, like he knows that that's his weakness, and
He does
he
not,
doesn't, he
yeah,
doesn't interact with the community that much, which is
Yeah.
fair,
Yeah.
right?
yeah.
But you have someone who clearly doesn't know how to interact with the community, and he still tries to do it.
Yeah.
Like
that's
he
the
can't help
problem.
himself but do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think these are very different
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
roles are defined, clearly defined for a reason, right? Like
Yeah.
your if your forte is to interact with the community, then you do that, and you don't touch the finances, right? If you're good with
Yeah.
technology, you don't become a front face. You don't talk to clients directly, fix their bugs, right? Because
Yeah.
you'll never hear the end of it because everyone has a
Yeah,
complaint forever.
you're not gonna have a good time.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, and
So.
I think for me, because I guess the question right now is like,
Mm-hmm.
are we bullish or like individually, are we bullish or are we bearish on that news?
You know,
Um, yeah.
okay, so personally, I have no idea because I don't even know what Alex actually
What to
Like I
does.
base?
did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because
Um well, apparently like he didn't do that good of a job, I guess. I mean, we'll never know.
yeah,
Like the real reason for him exiting.
mm-hmm,
Like he says that he did it to spend more time with his family or whatever.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's all we have to go on.
One
Um,
one of the things I remember from Psychout was that he wasn't particularly a fan of Origins.
Was he not?
Yeah, he was not.
Interesting.
Like he mentioned, like I remember there was like an interview or something, there like a video of something including him, and that he
Uh-huh.
mentioned in passing that he was not in favor of Origins or something to that effect. I don't remember the exact words, but that stuck to me because wow, one of the founders doesn't like Origins. Like that was the thought that came to my head.
I mean, I
And
never seen him play or put up any tweet about Origins
mm-hmm,
that
yeah,
he is invested or playing it. I've seen Jiho. I fought Jiho at
yeah,
Origins. I've
mhm.
never seen Trong
uh huh,
at the same. But yeah,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's kind of weird that I mean, the founders should at least like play their own game, I think.
yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
Even a little bit, like, just show some support for your own products, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
fair.
But
So
yeah, like yeah, you'd never see a founder like actively or, even in passing just like say that they don't like their own game.
Yeah,
I don't think
it's
that's
very okay. I mean, since we already mentioned that topic, we opened up. Uh, there are people that directly attribute the death of Ragmon to Psycheout as well, because he did
Mhm.
make that tweet that
Yeah.
Ragmon is going to be removed from Ronin, right?
mhm.
Yeah.
And then Zani, you we were
Yeah.
talking about it earlier. You said that he like he
He walked it
backtracked it,
back.
yeah, and said that
Yeah, and he said that they're just going to remove their verified status on the marketplace.
yeah,
So this caused like a rift between Ragmon and Sky
Ronin.
Mavis. Yeah,
Mhm.
and
and it
also the
brought it out
entire
into the open.
community, right?
Yes. Yeah. So I mean, there is. I mean, sure, a little bit of that is on him, but mostly Ragmon's failure was kind of its own doing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not something that could have been. I mean,
avoided.
it certainly wasn't helped by the tweet. I'm not gonna say that it was, but
Mhm.
you
Mhm.
know,
It was already on a
it was definitely
decline.
on its way. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was definitely on its way. Yeah, massive like other issues that caused its death. Really,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Psycheout not putting out that tweet might have slowed it down a little bit. He definitely accelerated it with his
Oh,
tweet.
for sure.
Yeah. So yeah, it was yeah, his tenure at Sky Mavis was not I mean, I don't have the most positive things to say, right?
For
I
sure.
feel
So
like the thing is
the-
that we don't really see what happens in the background. Like we
Mm-hmm.
don't see how the operation is being run,
yeah, but
right?
you know how these people like in like you can go on what they show in public,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's like how do they interact with people who criticize them
Mm-hmm.
or tell
Oh,
them
speaking of,
or speak their mind and stuff,
yeah.
right?
Like speak. Well, we're talking about people that talk about them, right? So Zayori is like a former Sky Mavis employee. Like when
Yeah.
Hmm.
I remember, like Zayori was in
He was the
charge.
esports person,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. Zayori was in
Hmm.
charge of the AXICon like the event there, the PvP event there, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And Zoyori tweeted out that it's going to be bullish for Sky Mavis now that Psycheout is gone. So
Mm.
Hmm,
So yeah,
interesting.
definitely.
take that as you
Mhm.
will, right?
Mhm. Yeah,
I
I'd be
did.
interested to see like how other former employees react, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you know that current employees probably, right, they'll have a more tame or favorable like version
Mm-hmm.
of
Mm,
what they have to say, right? You can't really trust what they have to say on its face, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like former employees who don't really have anything to lose, like what do they have to say about about Psychout?
yeah, I feel like it's gonna be it's okay. Here's the thing. When I'm looking at it the perspective of a gamer
Mm-hmm.
that plays Axie Origins or Axie Classic, whatever, and I don't as that kind of gamer, right? Because when we started this podcast, we said that this is going to be a podcast that is going to be the voice of the people that are at the bottom, like the people that are grinding or that are playing the game and all that stuff.
I
And
mean, I didn't I didn't sign up for this, but yeah, I this
but
okay. Originally, this podcast was supposed to be us just having conversations because we have good
Mm-hmm.
conversation
Yeah.
right,
in Discord. But yes, go on.
but what I'm saying is that it doesn't really, or it has not really stopped me as a gamer when Riot Games sold, you know, when Mark Merrill stepped down as the founders or the CEO whatever of Riot Games and sold their shares to Tencent.
Mm-hmm.
It really didn't stop me from playing League of Legends. They in fact they actually, or Tencent actually did well in terms of like growing the company further
Mm-hmm.
after the handover from
Okay, but
uh
you're talking about something different, right? Because that's new management, right? Someone's still managing the game, but this is someone who is managing stuff who exits.
Yeah.
That's a little different, and it's I
but
don't
is
think
it that
it's
what's happening, or like the
Mm.
move to optimism, the move to like going back to Ethereum and all that stuff? I feel like that there is something there that we don't know, like
Mm-hmm.
there is
Oh,
something
for sure, we don't
happening
know
in
a
the
lot of
back
stuff.
scene
Yeah.
that
yeah.
we could probably see, because right now there's no news yet of the replacement. All what we're seeing is that Trong and Jiho is sharing the load for that one, but that load is going to be so heavy for those two because they're already doing other stuff in the company,
Yeah.
that there will be a need at one point to hire a new guy that will take on the load, and that new guy could be what sparks the entire thing to to go back up or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe it goes back down. It depends on what that news is, or who that person is, or what that person does moving forward is going to determine like the direction of these thing. Because
Well, yeah. I
and
mean, sure.
and at the same time, it doesn't really affect me in a way because I'm still going to be playing Origins. It's still going to be part of the things that I'm doing on a daily,
Mm-hmm.
and similar to how I still play League of Legends because I'm already
So
hooked into it.
so what you're saying is you don't you don't care about it.
It's not that I don't care. It's just that it doesn't really impact me that much as long as the direction of whoever is the replacement is going to be. Because sometimes this kind of thing, I mean, founders do leave their companies that they've started. They could have been really effective at one point or when they started the company, but at the later stage, like I
I
work
mean,
with startups that
let's work with what we know, like
From facts, like from what
from
we,
facts,
yeah.
right? Like instead of like speculating on what could have gone on behind the scenes and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, so how has Ronin been doing um since whenever he like became COO, right? Would you say would you
I
say
mean he was
Ronin
part
is
of
in a
those.
good spot? Did he leave Ronin in a good spot? Is it in a better spot than when he became COO, or is it in a worse spot?
Hmm.
You know?
That's
That's the problem. Like he was not really that, or like he was not really visible in a way
yeah,
where
But
exactly.
like,
we
yeah,
know what
but
he was
like,
doing.
okay, so as COO, like your responsibilities, right? What do you do as COO of a company?
I believe you run the stuff behind
Yeah,
the
the
scenes, like
operations, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the
Operations, right? Yeah,
finance,
okay. So, but
the,
like,
the degree.
it does affect like the company as a whole. Would you agree?
For sure.
Or like, yeah, okay. So, like,
Yeah,
how is it under his watch?
Definitely went down since 2021.
Okay. So, like we can say that
okay.
Sky Mavis
Because
as a whole wasn't doing a good job,
we
right?
are
And he was
talking
part
about
of
the
that.
token, right? We are talking about the token, or are we talking
Not just the
about like the
token, but like
progress?
the chain in general. Like what do you see?
Hmm.
The progress in the games. Like, let's talk about that.
Okay.
Okay.
How many games have they onboarded ever since 2021?
Yeah, and how many games have just died
Hmm.
under his watch?
Is it
Mm.
that like the same for across everything else? Like not just
I,
Web3?
I mean, sure, but like you would assume that if he's like a good, uh, it was a good company, it was running well under him, right? You'd see less on average, right? Like you'd
What is
assume.
average though? That's a problem. Like
But
what are
like,
we
okay, so
comparing it to?
if you're saying that Ronin is the okay, let's say Ronin is king of gaming chains, okay?
Hmm.
Okay.
Let's assume let's assume this.
Okay.
Ronin is the king of gaming chains. Okay, you'd assume that the king of gaming chains would have less games dying than other
Hmm.
chains, right? Okay, so it's happening everywhere else. Okay, I get it. Okay, but
What's the
there's less.
comparison though? Like what is less? Like
I
who
mean,
are we
like
comparing
you'd
it
have
to?
more. You, I mean,
We don't.
you're the one
That's
who
the problem.
you're the one
We
who
don't have.
brought it up. You're the one who brought up like isn't that what's happening everywhere? Okay, so what is everywhere,
That's a
right?
good point.
Okay, so if you're gonna bring that up, then like you should be able to like you're the one who's supposed to tell me, right?
Mm.
Based on
So
what
I
I
mean,
know, like we are
I'm just
doing pretty
looking at
well
it
compared to other.
from how satisfied are we with where Ronin is right now?
Not
Okay,
very.
right?
Mm.
Hmm.
Are you like? Would you say that you're satisfied with where Ronin is right now?
We could do better.
Exactly, right?
Hmm.
And so I mean, we've seen better, right? We've seen better from Ronin.
Hmm. For sure.
Yeah, and we're not gonna mince words here and say, oh, it could be better, or you know, it should be better.
It should definitely be better.
We deserve better. You know what I mean?
We got better before, and it went downhill from
Yeah,
there.
yeah. It
Right.
was downhill from there. So,
Yeah.
Okay, when
like,
was that better? Can we be specific
Mm,
in terms of like when was that better
I mean,
period?
2021, like it was
uh,
way better.
I would say
Ah,
2022 when new games were piling in. Right. Everyone was excited because we
Yeah,
get
I mean
new games to play.
yeah, but
Right.
yeah, that was kind of bear market times,
mhm.
right? But I mean, like what I'm saying is like if okay, so Psycheout didn't like Origins, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
what did he what did he contribute instead,
Mm-hmm.
right? If he didn't like Origins as the flagship game, like what he did, why didn't he put something forward that he did like,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
right? I mean, as COO, co-founder, whatever, like wouldn't you have some kind of input on that, right?
Mm. Again, this is falling into speculation territory. We don't
Exactly, yeah.
know
But
the.
like, but what I'm saying is like, Ronin is not doing better
Yeah, for sure.
under his
That
watch.
is objectively correct.
Yeah,
Which
I mean,
means this like this that Zayori could be right, right? Like if that was
I
the
guess
case,
so.
if that was the case,
Mm-hmm.
then this could actually be a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
That
Mm,
you know maybe there
maybe.
was a problem with how he does things, or maybe there is a problem.
I'm
That
sure people had problems with him. Like
yeah, I mean
there's
they
that
people are
like
talking about it, and
there's
they
no
when there's
disputing
smoke,
it.
there's
Yeah,
fire, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
yeah, so it could be a good thing that this is happening, and it could be a good thing that there will be a change of management, or there will be a change of person leading that part of the business,
Mm-hmm.
and it could be better from there, because you can be good at the start of your when you do a startup and be effective at certain point, and but at when the company scales up and you are left behind and you're not, as effective as you were back then probably it's a good idea to change that person. And I think that is what's happening here.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like if if there is if there is going to be a replacement and that person is known to be good, then people might start becoming bullish again.
Hopefully.
And but until we find out who that is or what's going to happen as a company for Sky Mavis for the who's going to be manning the CEO title for Sky Mavis or Ronin, we won't know.
For
But
sure.
until we get that information, yeah, it's still all speculation at this point.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Uh, yeah. Still, like, so it. The thing is, like, now people are surer than ever that he was the one dumping AXS and Ron.
Yeah, but okay. I made this as a joke yesterday when you saw the tweet. Like, who's Tengri going to blame now?
Unfortunate
Yeah.
for Tengri,
Yeah.
he ran out of source material.
uh, yeah.
By
I
the way,
mean,
15 hours after the announcement of him leaving,
Yeah.
Ron is still up by 1.25. So it didn't impact it that much. But
Okay.
of course, there's gonna be a timeline where we'll probably look at the prices probably in a week or so that
Mm-hmm.
it will be
well, I mean,
volatile because of this.
if you're looking at it from that, then yes, but it is up 22% on the 30-day.
22%. Wow.
Really? Hold on.
No,
How's
no,
AXS
sorry.
doing?
Versus Ethereum, I mean.
Okay.
It's still down 23% on the 30-day in
Yeah.
terms of
Okay.
dollars.
I'm
Yeah, so we
looking
will
at
see in
yeah.
the
I mean,
next couple of days.
I think it's going to be very mixed, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Yeah. I
Oh.
mean, there are people who have a better opinion of him, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
But yeah,
I
I hmm?
I'm looking at AXS price, and it's still at $1.50 ish. Like it's 149 right now. $1.49 right now. So
That's how
it
I feel, man. Like there's no impact
yeah, there's impact.
to like or
No, not immediately.
we probably got into a point where the holders of the tokens that we have in the ecosystem right now are just those people that are just playing for, just
No,
likes to play.
I think that just means like AXS and Ron just can't go down any further.
We're at the bottom,
Yo,
boys. We're at
don't
the
jinx
bottom.
it. Don't jinx it, Danny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a good bad thing, right? Like the people that are left in here are those that are continuing to believe.
Mhm.
So what they do moving forward as a company is gonna amplify that. So
I'm
Mhm.
it
just what I'm more concerned about is because it's Sky Mavis overall and it's Ronin overall,
Mhm.
right? Is that it will affect Moku.
For sure, it will.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right.
I mean, for now, it looks like it's stable? Question mark. Like,
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say like less than 24 hours after the
I feel
announcement
like
has
long
been made.
term it's gonna be good for the entirety of the ecosystem because
I would hope
I
so.
mean
Ah,
from what people are saying, he has been somewhat like a blocker for other people. Zayori has been, in the trenches with him, and he does not like the guy, right?
Mhm.
So
mhm.
there's value into what Zayori is saying. I feel like because
Yeah.
he
Mhm.
experienced it firsthand.
Mhm.
So I feel like if you have grown the company at the point where they feel like they don't need you anymore, I think that's a good thing, right? That's gonna make the company bigger. That's gonna grow the
Or
ecosystem bigger.
if you're leaving because they didn't really like you anymore or you weren't doing a good
There
job.
is that also. Yeah.
I mean,
That's
that's a
fair.
resource that's gonna be funneled to someone that can probably do better, right?
I
In
mean, you hope
terms,
so.
Uh,
yeah.
Again, this is in speculation territory. We have no idea. We can only hope for the best, right?
Hope for the best. Hopium, drink it up, boys.
Mhm.
Okay.
I can only hope for the best.
Yeah, I mean that's true.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean just the comment on it is yeah.
All right.
I didn't particularly uh like Psycheout as like a front facing person from Mavis. Like
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't great.
Yeah. My best impression of him was in 2021. He was going
I
around
thought you were gonna do
streams.
an impression of
No, no,
him.
no, 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 no,
Just
no,
then.
no. Like, okay, no, not an impression of like my best memory or interaction with him was that in
Yeah.
2021 he went around streamers because in 2021 there were a lot of Filipino streamers, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I remember this one specific event where he went to a streamer, gave her like 20 or 30 AXS or 50 or something silly because at that time AXS was like $100 each, right?
Mm-hmm.
And giving that that streamer like 50 AXS was basically like $500 or something, or 50,000 or something silly like that. But
$5,000.
yeah, yeah,
If it was $100 each.
oh, okay, okay. Sorry, math is not math.
Yeah.
Anyway, the point was the streamer got a lot of money from that, and that basically changed their life. And
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, I'm not gonna say that everything he did was bad,
yeah,
right? I mean, that's cool,
mm-hmm,
but
yeah,
my experience of him wasn't that like a generous person who was just giving stuff away.
mm-hmm,
It was more of yeah.
I think he did a lot of good as well. Like we wouldn't have
Yeah.
gotten to this point in the lifespan of what 7-8 years for
What?
Sky
Okay.
Mavis or Axie.
I need to ask. Why are we talking about him like he's dead?
I mean, he's
No, I mean, he's leaving. He's not gonna be, he's not gonna be there anymore.
Yay! But
But
like,
yeah,
yeah.
so he probably did a lot of good, even though
mm-hmm,
front facing, the way that he interacted with a lot of community members was not as good as what he did in the background, like the
mm-hmm,
the stuff that he has implemented probably in the company as that person manning the operations, right? So
Mhm,
yeah, I guess I'm still thankful that he got us this far, and I wish him well with whatever he's going to be doing
mm-hmm.
moving forward. But yeah, hopefully we get someone that's going to be a lot better in terms of how he does things and move
Yeah.
us from this dump that we're on right now.
Okay. I mean, you keep bringing that up, but I saw a tweet from Jiho that the responsibilities of Psychout will be distributed between Jiho and Trong. So maybe that's temporary, maybe that's long term. We don't know, but hopefully someone does take up the mantle of COO and take it away from Jiho and Trong, because I assume they're already fully loaded.
Yeah,
Because
I feel like it. Yeah.
yeah, leading a company as big as Sky Mavis is, I assume, it's going to be is very difficult,
Mhm.
especially with the sentiment of the community towards Sky Mavis right now.
mhm,
So hopefully, like, the only thing that we can really do as a community is hope for the best, and uh yeah, just support if it feels right, and exit
Yeah.
if that's what it feels like to the
feels
person,
wrong.
right? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So we're at 1 hour and 13 minutes into the episode. You guys got anything else before we end the episode?
Just
Uh,
me on the Ronin meetup on the 20th. Make sure to you guys go be part of that one because it's gonna be the first of the many that we're gonna be doing for Ronin, Axie,
Mm-hmm.
Sky Mavis.
so it's on a Tuesday.
It's on a Friday,
Oh, it's on a
20th,
Friday. 20th is
20th
a
of
Friday.
February.
Oh, it is. It is a Friday. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
And we have a
I mean, that's
couple
not too
of
bad.
Sky Mavis employee that's gonna be there. So they're gonna
Ooh,
be showing the Atias legacy build as well to the community members.
is
So
Nick's
we're
gonna be
gonna
there?
yeah, Nix is gonna be there.
Okay.
Tippin is gonna be there.
Cool.
Sporkly is gonna be there, and Slim is gonna be there.
Ah,
Mm.
for
I am
Slim.
unfortunately not gonna be there
Wait, you're
person
not even gonna be there. What the
Yeah,
heck, man?
I am gonna be hosting the one. We'll have a Discord showcase as well on the Ronin Discord. We're still organizing that one. So side by side with the event, we're gonna be doing one for the community on the Ronin Discord. So
Okay.
yeah, we're gonna have like I'm gonna have Jayce play Axie and probably beat the crap out of him on live. So yeah.
Oh, okay. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, he has not played Axie, or he has not as immersed in Axie. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna give him a beatdown.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. We're recording threats live on the Doghouse.
Welcome to Axie, bitch.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Zani, you
Sounds
got
great.
anything?
No, I mean it's gonna be a, a quite a week, I guess, because we're going to see the launch of Grand Arena very soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
So I'm very excited for season 1, despite the lack of information and other
Mhm.
issues. But yeah, we will be talking more about it in the coming episodes,
Yeah,
I'm sure.
for sure. I'll be
Mhm.
promoting mushroom glasses a lot, probably.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I assume you're going to
As you
be
should.
promoting Spectre a lot.
No, I'll be promoting mushroom glasses as well.
Oh, really?
No, I'm kidding. What the fuck?
And he's gonna rig the games that the one that
Oh,
I
Yeah, I'm
expect
gonna
you
do
to
what
he's gonna
Gunlock
do
is
that.
saying. Actually, like that was my plan. I don't know how he.
That's why he's telling me. That's why.
Yeah,
Why
I mean,
he's telling you guys, don't do it because I'm gonna do it.
all right, all
yeah.
right.
I wish I
Okay.
had that much money
To
and that
throw
much
away.
grudge against a particular person, but no.
Okay. All right. All right. I think that's about it.
Insane.
Thank you guys so much for watching. And this has been the Doghouse Podcast, episode 12. My name is Gars.
My name is Gunlock.
Xanatos. Bye, guys.
And we'll see you in episode
Bye.
13. Bye bye.